Benchwire, Season 2, Episode 2. We just recorded 17 minutes and he didn't hit the record button.
I didn't get the face cam, so we had to start over now. That's my fault. I apologize.
But we got a great week of football coming up. Week 1 starts tomorrow officially, Thursday Night Football. The Lions and the Chiefs.
On your birthday.
On my birthday.
Big 22,
Another one.
My guy.
Yeah, it does not feel like it.
And it's Benchwire's birthday, too.
It's been Benchwire's birthday
Well,
since like August, probably 19th when we moved in.
Well,
I think we literally recorded like the first day.
When we first uploaded something on our Instagram page, it was on your birthday. That's what I
Was it actually?
Yeah. When we uploaded that video you made, that reel,
Oh, it was.
that was on your birthday. I remember that.
Ooh.
Yeah, so maybe we'll repost it.
Yeah, maybe.
1 year ago. 1 year anniversary.
Is it it's Friday?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. We'll post that again.
Yes, we will.
I hope the Commanders and Bears play again because that reel was hilarious.
Oh, that was amazing.
The clown song.
Yes.
Yeah.
True fans know.
So I mean, let's just hop right back into this, right?
Yes.
We already talked about it once. At least we'll be a little more organized.
Let's tell them how the format of this podcast is going to work. So we're going to go with the news first.
And then
we're going to end it with our week 1 predictions.
Yeah, so I guess we might as well just tell them. Our podcasts are now going to be around 20 to 25 minutes. We want to make these kind of quick and easy for you guys to digest. We're not going to have it be 40 minutes where you have to...
We want you guys to stay listening the whole time.
Yeah, we want you to be locked in. And
Locked
so
in.
if this is like a 40-minute video, just look down, like hover over the little timestamp thing. You'll see I cut where the predictions are. You could skip right there if you don't want to talk to us. If you don't want to
Listen
hear
to us talk about beautiful
thank you.
NFL news, but
Thank you.
it's okay.
We're going to get right
It's
into
gonna be
it because
amazing.
we already talked about this, right? Kenny Golladay visited the Jets.
Yes. Why?
I need your reaction
All right.
other than why.
So you already got Garrett Wilson, okay? But you already have the same type of build in a receiver in Alan Lazard. I don't understand why you need to bring in a guy like Kenny Golladay, who showed you nothing last year. He was a complete shell of himself, and I don't know why you actually want to bring him in for a workout. They also brought in, I think, James Prochet and someone else.
Did they actually?
Yeah.
Was James Prochet, he was on the Ravens?
Yes. I don't know why you want to bring in Kenny Golladay. Maybe you think Aaron Rodgers can revive his career. He had 1 touchdown last year in a meaningless game. He was awful last year.
I'm going to tell you why they brought him in for a workout.
Tell me why.
And there's also a reason he's not signed right now. It's probably because he's not going to get signed by them.
Thank God.
But I think Corey Davis retiring was out of nowhere.
I guess.
And so, I don't know. You could get a better receiver at that position than Kenny Golladay right now, but
there's so many.
It's the fact that they might have already established like a game plan with 2 blocking receivers. Even though Kenny at times doesn't look like he wants to block. But that type of thing, going to a winning culture, which the Jets should be having now with like Salah at the helm.
We'll see. I don't know.
And like, let's be real. Daniel Jones, if you're not blocking, Danny J ain't gonna go up to you and be like, "The fuck are you doing? Why aren't you blocking?" Dude, Rodgers will rip into him.
Daniel Jones.
So like, I think that if they had a game plan, it makes sense because he is a big, tall, physical receiver. He's Alan Lazard Walmart version, which if we were talking a few years back, you'd be like,
"Man's got
Alan Lazard
paid.
Kenny Golladay."
I don't know why he wants to come back. I guess he wants to have a job, but like he is now set for the rest of his life after Dave Gettleman gave him the fucking whole money that they had in their bank account.
Yeah.
I don't understand why the Jets want to bring him in. He was awful last year.
Yeah. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about Cooper Kupp. He is out week 1. So
thank God. No,
don't you?
I love Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
The Vikings. The Rams. I don't know how they're going to be without him. They're going to have to rely on Van Jefferson now.
Tutu
Atwell and Powell. They're pretty mid receivers to me.
Yeah, they're not the best.
And then
Van Jefferson.
You have Tyler Higbee. He's a solid.
I think Van
tight end.
Jefferson could be decent, but
yes, but like after
threat.
that, it's a major drop off.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a lot about the Rams this coming week. I think we're gonna really get an idea on who they have other than Cooper Kupp. Because Cooper Kupp is an excellent player, and he can hide a lot of issues you have. So we're going to find out real quickly what the fuck is wrong with the Rams.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they're kind of, for most NFL fans, I think they're kind of in this gray area. It's like they could be good because they have Sean McVay, who's one of the best coaches in the league still. You have Stafford, who's still a franchise guy. You know, he's a guy that could clearly get you to a Super Bowl. I mean, fuck, he did it. Still have the best defensive player of all time. One of them.
Not of all time.
Well,
in our generation,
see, we already talked
maybe.
about this, so I'm gonna say I'll get to that. But
We'll talk about it all over again.
But, like, you get my point. Like, they have good players. And, like, Tyler Higbee at one point, like, he was arguably one of the better tight ends in the league at one point. But, like, with Cooper Kupp gone, again, it's gonna make a lot of those guys have to come out and show who they really are. And once we figure that out, we'll probably be able to get a better idea on if we think that they should just blow it up. Guys like Cooper Kupp and Stafford still have a little bit of trade. Well, they can't get rid of Stafford at this point.
They can't. They're kind of
because no one's going to take that
glued
contract.
to that contract now.
But like Cooper Kupp and them, they could get traded away, right? I mean,
I don't know if you trade away Cooper Kupp. Like, he's really good.
he has high value though. He is a guy that can get you, almost 2,000 yards.
He's got to stay healthy though.
Yeah, but like again, for my point is like they already traded away a fuck ton of their picks. There would be no reason for them not to trade away Cooper Kupp, even if they just get like 2 seconds or something. Like it's better
That
than fucking
means
nothing.
they're in a rebuild if they trade Cooper Kupp. I don't think they're in a rebuild. They still
well, no,
have
that's
some
why
of that
I said
Super
that
Bowl
like
core.
we're about to see what they have in this game, and then obviously throughout the season we'll see. I don't think you get traded this season, but like next off season, I think depending on how they end this year, there would be.
I don't think they'll be that bad. Like I feel like they'll.
Yeah, but like even if they're like barely a wild card team,
I don't think they're gonna be a wild card team.
So
Or
if they're
maybe
not
barely.
a wild card team, then what the fuck are they doing? Because they're an aging roster. There's no reason to try to just like throw some
They need to
dumb
get
shit
draft
together.
picks, and not
They
trade
don't
them
have
all
draft
away. I know, so they gotta acquire some way.
They can't just acquire draft like
They can.
with what? Trading away guys like Cooper Kupp.
This is true.
My point stands.
But I don't think
we're gonna find out if they go
rebuilding though.
They might have to.
All right,
They
maybe
might not
they
have a
trade
choice.
away Cooper Kupp. Maybe they trade him away, but like, I don't think right now. It's too early at the trade.
Hence why I said next offseason.
I don't think next offseason. I feel like he has 2 more good years with the Rams.
Isn't he like 30?
I don't care.
Brother, you're not getting value for a 32-year-old receiver.
Let's see. Let's see how old he is. All right, what do you think? How old is he?
30.
He's exactly 30. This man knows Cooper Kupp's age.
Yeah. So you're not
Why?
going to wait till he's 32 to trade him, especially because he's not like a fast receiver.
All right, maybe you're onto something here. Maybe.
Who would have not? No.
Who would have thought?
Thank you.
Come on.
So this is why you're here, bro.
It's your birthday. You should know this stuff.
You're supposed to be supporting me right now.
I love you. It's not your birthday yet, though.
It
will be when this video
Not
is
even
out.
fair. But yeah, what else we got? We got Nick Bosa.
Nick Bosa is now
5
the
years-
highest paid defensive player in NFL
5 years,
history.
what, 170?
Yeah, man. He's
5 years,
getting like
170,
$34 million a year.
34
Making
million
all
a
that
year.
shmoney.
I think it's like 120 guaranteed, maybe a little more.
Nick Bosa.
Yeah, good for him, but this is bad news for the Chiefs.
Hey, you got to get paid.
Yeah,
He's one of the most impactful players in the NFL, and that man deserves to get paid what he's worth. So I'm happy he got paid.
yeah, and he deserves the money. He deserves every single penny of the 120 guaranteed at the very minimum that he's going to get.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I mean, the biggest thing, I feel like the Niners got scared. I think they genuinely realized that, like, oh shit, like he's gonna hold the fuck out, like he's not gonna come back. So they had to pay him.
They had to pay him because
And-
they need him this Sunday against the Steelers.
They do,
So
especially with that rejuvenated squad.
we don't know if George Kittle's playing, but we'll get more into that when we talk about the prediction.
George Kittle, man.
I love
He just-
George Kittle. He's just you
Everyone's
can't rely
known-
on. He's not consistently there
He's
for the team.
he's getting into his Darren Waller phase where
I
it's
don't
like, oh
like
god,
that.
is he gonna like just not be like ever healthy?
I think Darren Waller's could be the next best thing. We'll talk about that later too.
We'll get that. We'll talk about that. I also think that Darren Waller is past his injury-prone days, which I think you'd love to hear.
Brian Dable's gonna want the full potential of Darren Waller.
Prime Dable? A coach is in their prime?
I said Brian. Did I say Brian?
I heard prime.
Guys, I said Brian.
Falcons?
No. Table.
Um,
But Nick Bosa got paid. He's the man.
And
Chris
then
Jones now
Chris
needs to
Jones,
get
yeah.
paid. Will he get paid? I don't know. I think it will happen eventually this
like
season.
I said it, 30 minutes ago now.
When we recorded, technically, but we didn't record our faces. Our beautiful faces.
So, Chris Jones, listen, he's not going to get 170 over 5. He's already, 32.
He's going to get,
he's going to get
150
100.
over 5.
Not 150. He's not getting a 5-year. They're not going to sign him until he's 37.
Fine. 150 over 2.
3. Oh, God.
Man's getting paid.
I mean,
150 over 3.
I think that we're over 2 years, probably I'm thinking, 55 over 2.
Wait, 150 over 3? Man's be getting paid $50 million a year.
I didn't say that. Did you?
I said that.
No, that's why I was like, are you stupid?
No,
I said, I think it could
let's
be
do some math.
What's 55 over 2?
That would be $27.5 million per year.
I think it could be 55 over 2.
That's more realistic. Not 150 over 3. He will not get paid $50 million a year.
Yeah, I think 55 over 2 or 3. Not well. If it was over 3, it'd be another Yeah, math, dude. I dropped out of my business degree because I couldn't do math. Sorry.
I was sad.
Yeah, he was sad. He tried to help me. He tried to carry me in my math class.
65 over 3. That'd be 21. That's too little. Let's see.
No, that's why I said double it by the divided by 2. Divide 55 by 2.
Is 80 over 3 bad for him? That's 26 per year.
I do 85 over 3.
So 85 over 3, Chris Jones. You're going to be getting paid $28 million a year.
Yeah.
That's what we think you should get.
That is what he should.
It better
get.
happen.
He's 32,
because
right?
now that Travis Kelce might not play tomorrow, the Chiefs. What? He's only 29.
Why did I think he was an old head?
Dude, he should be getting the whole truck.
He's getting 5 years now. He might want that same Nick Bosa contract.
If he wants to stay at Chief for life.
Yeah.
150 over 5?
He's going to get a 4-year, I think 4-year 110.
Okay, let's do the math. This is fun.
It is kind of fun.
$27.5 million.
Done. Call it.
You think?
Yep.
I don't think so.
4 110.
It's going to be 120 over
110 over 4.
120 over 4.
110.
I can't do this. Isn't that 30? That's 30. It's 30. 30 million.
You're the one that's supposed to know math.
120 over 4 is 30 million. I think he's going to get 30 million.
I don't think he's passing 30. No DT is going to pass 30.
That's what he wants.
While. Jalen Carter will be the first.
Nah. Man's
That's what happens when you regenerate. You know he's going to kill Daniel Jones, right?
We got the best center in the league in John Michael Schmitz.
He's good. I do like him.
I was so happy
where'd he
when
go?
I called that the draft party.
Did he go to Minnesota?
Night. Yes. Yes, he did.
Dude, I know my college. It's so underrated. I don't even watch college football.
Hey, I called he was going there. I said, Giants are going to scoop him, and they did.
I called he's going there.
I called he was going to Giants.
All right, let's talk about Joe Burrow because
Joe Burrow
healthy for week 1.
My fantasy quarterback.
And that's really good for the Bengals because if not, they probably would have lost.
He needs to get paid,
completely
too.
honest with you. I don't know who the Bengals backup is. Don't think he's good enough to help them
It was
beat the
Brandon
Browns.
Allen.
They're not beating the Browns. Sorry.
I don't know if it is. No, Joe Burrow's playing. Joe Burrow deserves to get paid. He's not worried about that right now because he's ready to get work done and beat the Browns or something. I think. Well, we'll talk about that later. I was about to give up my prediction. We're not there yet. We're not there
We'll
in
get
the
there.
video. But I'm happy. My man's playing. I need him to play week 1. Got him on my fantasy team. And I think he is the second best quarterback in the league right now. So
I agree.
he's got to keep that up to par by playing some football games. So
Yeah.
Joe Burrow.
And then let's see. I want to say the last thing that we got is USC star quarterback Caleb Williams came out. Well, he didn't come out. His dad came out. His dad spoke for him.
Came out of the closet.
Right now. During the podcast.
He didn't? Caleb?
Regardless. Yeah.
So,
his dad came out and pretty much said that his son might be staying at USC if they don't like the team that has the first overall pick.
That's what Justin Herbert did. And then he went to the
Not
Chargers.
really.
Well, I didn't think
No
he was
one
going to be the number
guaranteed
one.
that Herbert was going to go. Like people were like, he's pretty much guaranteed
That was
he's
the
going to
year,
go this year.
but that was the year of Kyler Murray and Daniel Jones. So
Wow. So you're going to tell me that the Cardinals might get bitched twice? Well, no,
Like,
yeah,
who would
because
you
Justin
rather-
Herbert would have been better. Yeah,
I'd rather have Herbert than Kyler and Daniel.
I don't think that's a debate.
Well, yeah. So like, good for him for staying
Yeah.
another year. Going
Again,
to Chargers.
I don't think though that he was. I think it was he could have.
He
like-
should have.
He should have. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's in a better situation, so he probably shouldn't have.
But he could have got
So is that
paid.
what we're going to be saying with Caleb?
He
It's
could have got paid
shouldn't-
faster.
He should have got. Well, okay, who's going to get the first overall pick? Would you rather go to DC next year? I'd rather
They
go to
got a
Arizona.
New owner, Josh Harris.
Yeah, we saw how that. We're Sixers fans. We know how that goes.
I actually rather go to Washington right now than Arizona.
I disagree.
Dude, who does Arizona have?
Well, right now they're losing the Coyotes in the NHL.
No, I'm talking about the Cardinals. What does the Cardinals have that?
The Diamondbacks are getting good.
I'm talking about the Cardinals.
The Suns are pretty good. They got KD, Bradley, Beal, Devin. Sorry.
This is the NFL podcast.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
This
Arizona's
is
not a
bench
bad
wire.
place.
We talk about the NFL.
Have you seen D Book's house? It's so nice. Bro,
Bro.
they're so good.
Bro, we're getting so off.
Dude, there's so many good places in Arizona. Why wouldn't you want to go there? Why wouldn't you want to go to play for the Cardinals? Jonathan Gannon, fire him at the end of the year.
Oh, he's gonna get.
Once
fired.
he's gone, you're
Is that a
gonna wanna
hot
go to
take?
Arizona.
I don't think that's a hot take.
Not
He's
a
gonna
hot-
get
bro,
fired.
that's a cold take.
That's
it
a
better
cold
fucking
take?
happen. If it doesn't happen, the Cardinals are a joke of a franchise. Caleb Williams should get drafted, but then he should just say nah. Should pull an Eric Lindros.
Yeah, he
Just
could
be
pull an Eli Manning.
Pull an Eric Lindros. Well, yeah, I mean that's the same thing for just an NHL of comparison.
Well, we're talking about the NFL, so I want
Yeah,
to do that.
yeah.
the NFL
Uh,
analogy, but you know it's okay.
but yeah, like he could get drafted and be like, "Fuck you, I'm not playing for you."
and then get traded to the Commanders.
That could work though, because then the Commanders would get hella capital and probably like a pretty high pick in the draft still.
Yeah.
And they have 2 picks. So what if they still get Harrison Jr.?
Harrison Jr. You think Harrison Jr. is gonna be that early?
Brother,
Bro, he sucked his first game.
he was hurt.
He came back.
He was hurt.
He came back. We're only 17.
On to
We're back to
week
17 minutes again.
Week 1 game predictions. We're here.
It's too early.
It's not. Brother, this is week 1. This is the pre-week 1.
All
There's
right.
nothing to talk about. We might as well get to it. Go
Wait,
ahead,
let's
share
talk
the
about
beautiful
Aaron
screen.
Rodgers real quick.
What about him?
He called MetLife Stadium Jet Life Stadium. He hasn't even won a single. Well, I guess he
I
won the
actually like that.
preseason game.
That goes well.
I hate that. I despise that.
Jet Life Stadium.
No, it's not Jet Life.
What is it?
It's MetLife. It's Giants Stadium. We've owned that stadium ever since it's been built.
Yeah.
We've won.
I can't disagree with that. But then again, the Eagles have owned it more, though.
Yeah. But we have a lot of injuries on that field, so we own it more.
Oh, God. That's how you want to fucking own it? Bro doesn't
Bro.
want to own it by winning. He wants to own it because his
Bro,
players' fucking
we
souls
had-
are snatched by the fucking
We
turf.
played the Chargers back in 2018, 2017, the year we got Brandon Marshall. 4 wide receivers.
Brandon Marsh?
Yeah. B.
Philly's
Marsh.
outfielder?
No. Odell broke his ankle that game.
Okay.
Dwayne Harris went on IR that game.
Okay.
Brandon Marshall broke his ankle that game.
Okay.
And Sterling Shepard, I think, pulled a hammy that game. So 4 wide receivers went down. And the
Color me
Giants-
surprised.
And then, who do we have? I don't even know. Oh, wait, do you remember Roger Lewis?
No.
All right. Well, I know my
Probably because I
Giants
didn't
fans.
watch football then.
Roger
I
Lewis.
watched football the year before the
That
Eagles
was the
won
guy
Super
that
Bowl.
beat the Chiefs. He had like the game winning catch against the Chiefs back when Alex Smith was the quarterback. We're so off on a tangent right now, but
Welcome to Benchwire.
the Giants.
Listen, I've tried
the
to tell
Giants-
people though. Benchwire is not. It's not like it
This
used
is
to be.
2 college kids
It used to be
recording
like-
a podcast talking about
Remember-
football.
I used to make lists of what we talk about.
Yeah, we stopped.
I told
that.
you. Now it's literally just. I mean, we might as well just turn our seats at each other and just talk football.
No, we had to talk in the camera. It has to look somewhat professional. But we
Who
can't.
are we talking to right there? Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark. Mark, if you're listening, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
But this is powered by StreamYard. You're not going to cut it out because you didn't cut it out the first time.
Yeah, I'm too lazy. I couldn't figure out how to do it, honestly.
Well, there you go. Powered by StreamYard.
I looked for like 2
Yo,
minutes.
StreamYard, sponsor us. Make that happen.
We'll send you money to sponsor us.
We'll send you money. It doesn't work like that. But Giants have owned MetLife Stadium for... When did that... I'm going to look when it got built. Because they have owned it ever since. MetLife Stadium... When was it built? Sorry, I'm Googling.
Wait,
2010.
You bitch. I was literally going to say 2011.
I just know the Giants, when they went to the Super Bowl that season, they had that stadium, and it was already built. So, I just want to say, Giants have owned MetLife Stadium. And I'm pretty sure Victor Cruz's 99-yard touchdown to get us to the playoffs was against the Jets, and it was at MetLife Stadium. Just putting that out there. So, it's not JetLife Stadium yet. Rodgers has to win a Super Bowl with the Jets, and that's not going to happen. I'm sorry, that's not happening. Is that a hot take?
Week 1 predictions.
All right,
Thursday night football.
I just want to get that off my chest.
Thursday night football. We got the Lions.
Oh, wait.
And
Hold
the
up.
Chiefs.
I got to share this.
Share your beautiful screen.
All right, how do I do this?
You do the little button at the bottom there. You see where it says present?
I got to share screen. And then...
Make sure it's not the bad thing that you have up.
What thing?
What?
This is good.
So is this in Arrowhead?
This is at Arrowhead, Kansas City.
City.
Wait. I want to play this video.
Chiefs.
Oh, it is playing. I guess it won't stream
The
it.
Chiefs.
There, can you see it now? Yeah, there you go. You can see Big Red talk about Travis Kelce not playing.
So
yeah, let's
Travis
talk about
Kelce is
Travis.
he's pretty much
Well, we don't
out.
know if he's out,
He's
but
out.
most likely he'll
Stop
be
it.
out. I want him to play.
He's
because
out.
For
Chris
the love
Jones,
of football, man, I
out.
want him to play. Chris Jones, he could sign a contract and fly over and be there Thursday night. He could.
What do you mean sign a contract? He has a contract.
His new contract.
Yeah, they're gonna give it to him right before the game. That's
No, they're gonna do it in the morning, and then he's gonna fly over, and he's gonna be there for the game. That would be awesome. Is that a hot take?
At the moment,
Not even a take. It's just
the matchup
crazy
predictor says 66.2 to 33.5.
Do you agree with that? I feel like it's gonna go down a little bit if Travis Kelce is ruled out.
Why is that 97 or 9?
Math is not your specialty.
99.7
For what?
to predictor. It adds up to 99.7.
Does it?
Where's the other 4%?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I meant 3. I promise I meant 3.
I wasn't listening to you, so it's okay.
I said, where's the other 4%?
Why is Ron Rivera on my screen now? I don't want to see Ron Rivera. Bad.
Yeah, I think that's a little mean to the Lions.
Bro, look
knowing
at
that
Blaine Gabbert, man.
Go
He went
up,
off
go
in the
up,
preseason.
go up. What are you doing?
Oh, you want to look at the matchup? My
Yes.
bad.
I want to talk about that because I feel like it's a bit disrespectful.
There you go. Happy now.
Maybe the 3% is like a tie.
What's a tie?
The 3% that's missing.
What's missing?
Brother, 33.5 plus 66.2. That's
do the
97 or 99.7.
We're not math majors, guys.
It's 99.7.
You are correct. I had to double check.
Why
I
did
can't trust
You're
this guy.
literally a business major, bro.
I can't trust this
That's
guy.
adding numbers.
I can't trust this guy.
Regardless, I'm assuming the other 3% is for a tie.
Maybe
Regardless,
that's true.
Again, regardless, I think that it's a little mean to the Lions because of the fact that Chris Jones and Travis Kelce are probably missing the game. I know the Chiefs are the better team still. They were just in the Super Bowl. We're not gonna talk about that. They have Patrick Mahomes.
We should talk about it.
And like Patrick Mahomes' win percentage, like he probably adds
Week 1,
He probably
he is
puts,
him.
I'd
He's
say
the
that
most
like
prepared quarterback in the league.
Mahomes is about 25% of that.
You know how hard this man works each year to win Week 1. He's gonna win.
I agree. Kansas City's gonna win.
But yeah, they're not gonna have Travis. They're probably not gonna have Christian. They're not gonna have Christian. I have Kansas City beating the Lions. I think it's gonna be a close game. I really do. I think it's gonna take Mahomes to score a game-winning drive at the very end. But what was your score? I have it on my phone here. Do you remember? I'm gonna check. What do you think? Well,
33-27?
that's right. So you think they're gonna win, and it's gonna be a kind of a close game.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a relatively close game. I think that Chris Jones not being there, along with the Lions O-line already being one of the better ones in the league,
That's gonna hurt them.
it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt them. The Chiefs do have some guys though on that D-line that could come out of nowhere and make an impact, like George Karlaftis. He was one of the better D ends in the draft last year. He could break out, and then if he did, that'd be really good.
And they
for
lost
them.
Frank Clark.
He's a playoff guy.
Yeah, but they lost him.
Regardless, though, I think the Chiefs still have enough to get it done. I think the
Kadarius
offense is
Toney?
there.
What's his stat line looking like?
One pulled hamstring.
Yeah, he's a playoff performer.
Okay. Shut up.
Did you
Shut
watch
up,
that
shut
Super
up,
Bowl?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
I knew you were. I literally said.
I had to bring it up.
I said.
I
And
had
you're
to
like,
bring it up.
"Oh."
I had to bring it up, man. Yeah, I got the Chiefs. They're gonna beat the Lions. I think it's a close game, but I think
Watch
the
for
Chiefs
Sky
get it done.
Moore. Put that out. I'm gonna put that out.
Do
there.
I start him for fantasy? I need a Matthew advice here.
You want genuinely? Yes.
In the flex?
Yes.
'Cause I don't start him over Diggs
Who's your
and
receivers?
Olave.
Who's your receivers?
Diggs and Olave are the first two.
Yeah. Who's your other receiver?
I have, well, right now in the flex, I have Dalvin Cook. Sky Moore.
Put Sky Moore because Dalvin Cook.
I gotta see.
He hasn't played he has to get integrated into the offense first.
I'll think about it.
Trust me on this.
Guys, must start Sky Moore.
Start Sky Moore. If you
Start.
don't, you're gonna regret it.
Watch Kadarius Toney go off and Sky Moore do nothing. I will kill
This is
you.
the first fantasy advice I've given people. It's
We
not
should do that.
I
We
don't
should
know
do
if it's gonna
fantasy
do well.
advice.
Why? We were number one.
I literally just won the championship.
Hey,
And you came in second. We're the best. We're the best to give advice.
Benchwire.
Out. No, we're not done
Whoa,
yet.
whoa, whoa,
We're
wait,
not
why'd
done
you
yet.
say out?
Whoops. Dude, I'm so sorry. Like
I'm cutting that.
we're not. You're not
I
cutting.
know.
that.
I'm not. I'm just gonna post the video together or paste it.
Paste it.
All right, go to the next game
All right, that was a great game though.
because the next game is the Bengals and the Browns.
No, it's not. I hit tickets. We're getting tickets, guys. We good?
Welcome to Benchwire.
We're getting tickets.
Oh my
guys.
God, we're actually getting to.
Guys, we're almost getting.
Is it even a close game?
No.
If we start driving now,
Dude, that's gonna be a hike if we go there. All right, there's your little predictor. It's got the Bengals, man, winning 59%,
that's accurate.
and
I agree with that.
that is dead on. ESPN
60 to 40,
Vegas
I agree with
odds,
that.
man.
I agree with 60 to 40. I think that's probably the best way to put it. I think the 40% represents the Browns.
It does. Yes, it does.
But I meant then, like, it represents the fact that they could come out of nowhere and shock them. Because, listen, the biggest thing with the
Deshaun
Browns
Watson
is how's Deshaun
could
going to do?
be him again.
If Deshaun were to return to form, people are really counting out the Browns because they have a good team.
Yeah, they got Nick Chubb. They got Amari Cooper. They
They have
got David
Elijah Moore.
Njoku. Elijah Moore. They just
who I
acquired.
still got.
They still got the O line. Wyatt Teller, man. You got
Good O-line.
Jedrick Wills.
They still
Jack
have Myles
Conklin.
Garrett. They have a really young
Bro,
and
you're
good.
convincing me here. Like, I think the no. Bengals. I got the Bengals on top in this one. Joe Burr getting the job done. He's playing. Jamar Chase, one of the best receivers in the league. I think he could overtake Justin Jefferson this year. I think is that bad to say? Why are you like contemplating life right now? You're like sitting back in your chair.
Give me the Browns.
Wow. Why? I need to know why.
I
You just
think,
talked yourself into Deshaun Watson being the next best thing. That's why.
No.
That's why.
I think that this is going to be one of those early. Week 1 always got some crazy shit.
And
right?
this is true. You
I
can't
think
go
this
with
is
the
some
best
crazy
teams.
shit.
You can't-
It's easy to just choose the ones
This
that
is
you
gonna
think
be
are the better
like
teams.
this is gonna be like a red zone game where they're gonna keep going back to it, and there's gonna be like a shootout, and it's just gonna go
so
back and
I think
forth.
this is going to be a shootout,
Okay,
and I think
but they don't have Kareem Hunt, man. I think they
they don't need him. They
Nick
can
Chubb
literally go sign him right now if they wanted.
could. He's out there, guys. He's out
Yeah,
there.
Mark
What do you-
signed him.
Yeah,
Fantasy.
Mark acquired him.
Good job,
I don't
Mark.
know
I was
why.
looking for him.
Why? He's not going anywhere.
Because if he got signed, he's Kareem Hunt still.
Yeah, but
He's a good kicker.
he doesn't even know
Um,
the playbook.
So, still,
He's a
the
good
Browns.
kicker. Did you hear that, guys? He's a good kicker.
I think the Browns are going to win this game. I think it's going to be a fluke win for the Browns. I don't think the Browns are going to be like that, but I think that the Browns are just going to. I think I don't know. I feel like the Bengals might go into this game kind of expecting to just get a nice little
So you got the Browns.
nice little free win.
I got the Bengals. Let us know who you guys got in the comments.
Bengals are probably gonna win this. I am gonna put that out there, but I'm gonna.
But he wants the upset of the week.
I
Is
want
this
the
your
upset.
upset of the week?
I don't know what to say
We
right
still
now.
have to look at the other games. All right, but there we go. There's
Again, this is one where it's like, are the Bengals gonna win? Probably, but I think that the Browns probably could come away.
I think
with
it's a shootout, and the Bengals come.
I'm just
out
saving
on
the
top.
face right now. I'm trying to like make it so if I look back at this and like the Bengals blow out the fucking Browns, I'm just trying to like save myself a little bit. Like,
Well, it's just gonna happen, I guess. All right, what's your next game that we have to do?
Texans Ravens.
Can I get tickets this time?
Yeah, we can go to Baltimore.
Yeah.
It's not a bad drive.
Dude, look, it's Get Up. We're not sponsored by them, so we're gonna
We are. Not.
stop that.
Again, odds pretty accurate. I
Dude,
do.
CJ Stroud is going into Baltimore and gonna win this game. I couldn't say no with a straight face because it's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
I agree with the Ravens
Yeah,
here.
we both have the Ravens. I think it's pretty obvious. You got a team that's a contender in the AFC, and then you have a team that's still working their way up. New head coach,
D'Amico Ryans, I'm rooting for him. I think he'll do a great job, but just not in this game. The Ravens are just a better team. And they have Odell Beckham, who I'm rooting for.
Yeah, I agree.
I love my guy. So hopefully he can score a touchdown. I haven't seen him score since when? The Super Bowl? Yeah. He scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. Yeah, that was a while ago. That's when the Rams were good. So, yeah, I got the Ravens beating the Texans. Do we have to talk more about this game? I don't think there's much.
No, I think the Ravens are just a better team.
Yeah,
So
and
that
Lamar got paid, and he's got to
Buccaneers and Vikings.
show you why he's better than people think he is. What game?
Buccaneers.
Buccaneers. Let's go to the Buccaneers. Here we go. Bucks, Vikings. Do you have an upset?
No, I do not.
I don't believe in Baker Mayfield.
I think the Bucks.
The Bucks have a great defense. Todd Bowles. I think I don't know. I'm talking myself into this. I don't know. You don't think the Bucks go in there and prove everyone wrong? They still have that Super Bowl roster. They just don't have Tom Brady. Bro, they got the other guy.
They got Baker though.
They got Baker. Baker has won a playoff.
I really hope that statement talked you out of whatever you were thinking.
Baker, man.
This guy is over here is like, they just don't have Tom Brady.
I'm just hyping myself up in every other team, man.
I obviously have the Vikings winning. I think the Vikings, they got Andrew Booth Jr. now. He's going to come out, make an impact.
Jordan Addison.
They have Byron
Alexander
Murphy.
Madison.
Their
He's
D-line
starting.
is getting there.
Yeah.
They did lose Zadarius Smith. He's on the Browns now.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why the Browns are going to win, right? They got Zadarius.
I was thinking more Myles Garrett, but
like,
no, Zadarius Smith on the other edge.
gonna be a game record.
That's an upgrade over
it's going to be a game
Jadeveon
record.
Clowney,
Come
right?
on now.
Where did Clowney visit? Didn't he visit?
He's on the Ravens now.
He is.
Yeah. They're signing all the old heads.
But
back to the Vikings
They tend
and
to
Bucks.
do that.
Yeah, they got JPP last year. Don't know why.
Yeah, I just think the Vikings are the better team than the Bucks, and I think the Bucks will surprise people this year, kind of like what you said.
I told you.
I do think that they are probably going to be last in the division, or at least down there.
No,
actually, I don't know. If
I have
said
them in
that.
second.
I might have them in third.
I have them second.
No, I think I have them in fourth. Regardless, I do think the Bucks are not the best team, but I think they'll surprise people with how close they play games. Like, they're not an easy
I
win.
think the Bucks are really the core on that defense is still there. It's just about the offense generating points and see if what Baker
I'm
can
fucking
do.
Yawning.
It's
I'm
only
tired.
10:30, man. I know you're getting old. Your birthday's not yet though. Come on now. I got the Vikings though. I don't trust Baker Mayfield to beat the Vikings. Not yet. I gotta see what he could do with this Bucks offense. Brian Leftwich isn't there anymore. I forget who the new OC is, but I really like the Vikings in this one. I think the Vikings got better. I know they lost Alvin Cook, but I think they're going to be better second year under Kevin O'Connell. So I'm liking the Vikings in this week.
I agree. Give me Falcons.
You want the Falcons game now? Sorry, we're looking at Google, and then we're just going to Gamecast, and then
Panthers.
we're making this beautiful layout for you guys if you don't understand why we're doing it.
Falcons, Panthers.
Um,
You know,
I said that the Falcons are going to finish in 4th place. And with that being said, I had the Panthers and Bryce Young winning his first game against the Falcons.
So I completely disagree. Falcons aren't going to win this game.
Frank Reich is a
Bijan
better
Robinson's
coach.
going for over 100 and a touchdown.
Panthers have a great defense.
Desmond Ridder
Sucks.
has a lot to prove. But he has NFL
He
experience.
has a lot to prove to me.
More experience than Bryce Young does right now, obviously.
Bryce Young played games at
Desmond
Alabama.
Ridder also
I think
has
he's
a
fine.
defense that is a lot better than it was last year. You do have Calais Campbell now on that team.
Oh my God.
With Grady
Calais
Jarrett.
Campbell. Calais,
You have Jesse Bates, at safety.
37-year-old. I'm going to make sure he's 37. Calais Campbell's like 37 years old.
He's on the Falcons, right? Or-
He is on the Falcons.
Okay, yeah.
That is correct. He's 37, like I said. You're saying their defense got better. They got 37-year-old Calais Campbell.
Yeah, do you see who they had last year?
No, because I
That
didn't
says
follow
that it's
the
a
Falcons.
fucking upgrade.
Sorry, Falcons fans. I don't follow you. And I don't think you're winning
Yeah,
this game.
I think the Falcons are the better team, and they're gonna win. And Bryce Young is gonna.
Miles Sanders is going off. Adam Thielen's going to go off. Hayden Hurst
I don't even
is
know
going
if
to
Miles
go
Sanders
off.
is playing.
He's questionable, but I think he's going to suit up because he is Miles Sanders. Frank Reich is the better coach. I don't care
don't
what
have
you
DJ
say.
Chark,
You don't need DJ Chark. You have Jonathan Mingo.
another rookie.
Jonathan Mingo is him. He was great in the preseason. Come on now.
No brother. Give me Cardinals Commander.
All right, so yeah, you had the Falcons. I got the Panthers. Cardinals and Commanders? That's like all the way over there. There's Ron Rivera.
Yeah. For the NFC East, it sucks to say this, but like the Commanders aren't gonna get this win. Josh Dobbs is starting for the Cardinals.
Dude, Josh Dobbs is a TikTok star.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sad. I know. I don't believe in Jonathan Gannon. I think they're gonna get killed in this game. I think the Commanders roll them. I think they put up at least 30 points. We don't know if McLaurin's playing. He has a turf toe issue. Brian
We still have
Robinson.
Jahan Dotson and Curtis
Brian
Samuels.
Robinson. They got Antonio
Is that his
Gibson.
name? Curtis Samuels?
Curtis Samuel. That's his name. And you got Logan Thomas, the tight end. I think Sam Howell
I'll get the job done.
will get the job done this week. He's not going up against a very talented defense. I know they got Buda Baker, but like, nothing scares me on that Cardinals defense. They lost J.J. Watt. They lost Isaiah Simmons.
I would say right now, if you're a Commanders fan, right,
This is the most
Watch this
happiest
game.
you're gonna be all
Watch this
season,
game.
okay?
get this W, right, and enjoy it. Because it's going to be one of the few ones you get this season.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but that's just how it's gonna roll. But
Like, you
yeah.
have a decent squad, but, like, it's just not going to connect. Ron Rivera's not your guy.
Do you think there's a chance? I know we
Yes.
don't.
Yes.
No. What
Oh.
was I about to say?
I thought
What
you
were
were
you
going to
saying
say, is there a
yes-
chance the Cardinals could win? I said yes.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
So you think there's a chance Josh
Yeah.
Dobbs goes into Washington like, fuck you, I'm gonna
Fuck
beat
yeah.
you, dude? That would be great.
I would
love it because like I hate the Commanders, so like that would be great. Make that happen. But if I had to bet money on this game, I'm betting on the Commanders.
Yeah.
So there's that game.
Yeah.
Next,
Show me Jags and Colts.
all right, I have.
Anthony Richardson versus Trevor Lawrence.
Now this is tough. I really love Anthony Richardson. I think he's going to be the best quarterback this year out of the draft class. Just this year, I think he is the most pro ready. But I still think the Jags are the better team, and they're going to continue from that success from last year on that playoff run that they had. I like Doug Peterson. I don't know how much I believe in Shane Steichen as the head coach.
I believe in him.
He was good with the Eagles, but that's because the Eagles had really good players. The Colts don't have really good players. So
What do you mean? They got like 20, I think it's like 26-year-old.
Jonathan Taylor's not playing.
He's like
Michael
26-year-old
Pittman.
T.Y. Hilton.
Michael
They got
Pittman's
prime
big.
Jonathan
He's
Taylor.
not. Okay, stop it. Jaguars are going to win. I'm
Marvin
excited.
Harrison.
I'm excited to see Calvin Ridley, his first game.
I am too. He's on my fantasy. He's
Yeah,
gonna
so
go
he
off.
better go off.
No, so I mean, I think the Jags win this game pretty easily. Colts defense is, other than like DeForest Buckner and a few other guys. I mean,
Isaiah Rodgers. Oh wait, he got suspended, and then the Eagles scooped him.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
which is fire by the way, because he's still very young. He's a good corner. So he's probably part of our future now. Thank you, Colts. Yeah, I think the Jags are gonna win this, and like I said, they're gonna win it comfortably. Calvin Ridley is gonna show people that guess what? He was one of the best receivers in the league, and a lot of people forgot that. They thought, like, yeah, he's the number 2 to Julio Jones. But there was a year where, like, he was that guy over Julio, whether people want to admit that or not.
Yeah.
Calvin Ridley is a really good receiver. When the Eagles were being talked to getting him before he got suspended, I'm going to be honest, I was hype as shit because I loved Calvin Ridley. I mean, he went to Alabama. Everyone remembers him from Alabama.
Is he better than Devontae?
No.
No? I'm going to just... I'll just be quiet.
But yes, I love Calvin Ridley, and I think he's going to do good.
All right, next game.
Show me
the money.
49ers, Steelers. You might have to do like the little arrow if it was 8.
We're good. We got Shanahan on the screen.
I think the Steelers are going to win.
Upset of the week. Upset.
And there's a reason. I think that Brock Purdy
has a tough time.
I think he's going to...
against TJ Watt and that Steelers defense.
Exactly. I think, Shanahan's system is obviously good enough to get the ball
McCaffrey,
out quickly, whatever.
Debo.
But I think the Steelers...
they got some playmakers.
I don't know what it is, but they got some swag now.
Got that swagger back. Mike Tomlin.
Mike Tomlin is
really
one of the
good.
best coaches in the league. People disrespect him every year for no reason.
You think
the guy
Pickett will play lights out, though?
Yeah.
Against this tough Niners defense?
For the love of God, the Niners don't have corners. I think that people don't realize this. Like, if the Niners actually want to invest in corners, they would be such an insane
They
team.
don't have the cap space to do that now after signing Bosa that monster deal.
Well,
I'm sorry. They just can't
I
pay
get it. The
people.
D-line can get there quickly, and, like, the Patriots, the Steelers' O-line isn't the best. So, like, yes, Kenny Pickett's going to have to get the ball out. But, again, I didn't say this was one where the Steelers are favorites. I said that this would be an upset. So, I'm going to stay with that. I think the Steelers will upset the 49ers in Week 1. Brock Purdy... he's going to struggle against that defense. Won't be able to put up the points that Pittsburgh will able to scrape by. So that's just how I think it's going to go.
You know what?
Do it. Do it. Shake my hand for it.
I'm going with the Steelers. I'm going with the Steelers, man. I had this as my upset of the week. I had this game
did you?
circled. I did. Especially because I didn't think Nick Bosa was playing. But
Fair enough.
I'm going to stick with it. I think the Steelers go in there and upset. Or not the Steelers. The Niners are going in Pittsburgh. It doesn't matter. Steelers are going to beat the Niners. I think their defense will give Brock Purdy some fits. And I like Brock Purdy, but I think TJ Watt is going to give him some trouble, man. Like, they lost their right tackle, Mike McGlinchey.
Yeah.
He went to the Broncos, I think. But yeah, I think the offense won't be working like it did last year in the playoffs. It'll be like kind of what the Eagles did to the Niners with the Steelers defense, I think.
Okay.
So that's why I got the Steelers. What's next?
Titans, Saints.
Titans.
Which is a really good game.
Is it?
In terms of, like, two teams that we don't know what to expect from.
Okay, sure. You convinced me.
Derek Carr, Chris Olave company. They're hosting Tannehill, Henry, Traylon Burks, DeAndre Hopkins. I've always said this with the Titans, right?
Wow, that's hard. I don't know.
The Titans are a team that are going to surprise people this year. Because Tannehill's still a good quarterback, whether people want to admit it or not. I'm not saying that he's good. I'm not saying that Tannehill's like an X factor, but like he can get you to the playoffs. No questions about it. He got them to the AFC Championship. And honestly, if they made that Super Bowl, who knows what could have happened.
Yeah. You're right.
Like you said, Derrick Henry,
God.
He's not going anywhere. He's still Derrick Henry. Like, did he have some injuries last year? Yeah, but guess what? Still Derrick Henry. And
But they lost some offensive linemen.
yeah, but
Taylor Lewan's gone.
I think they will be fine. Traylon Burks,
But they got a Peter Skoronski.
Yeah.
That's his name. Yeah.
one of the best left tackles.
He's a rookie
from the
though,
draft.
so I feel like rookies they struggle a little bit.
Yeah. But again,
How many times
think
I'm gonna see Ron Rivera on my
I
screen?
think Traylon Burks is due for a breakout because he is that good of a receiver. DeAndre Hopkins right next to him. I mean, I like what they got. I like their secondary.
You're
Again,
talking
I've
the
talked
Titans
about their
up.
secondary. I talked about it. Christian Fulton, Caleb Farley, Roger McCreary. I love them all. Kevin Byard. I mean,
They're all projects in my eye.
yeah. And so they're all, well, not Christian Fulton. I think Christian Fulton's good enough. But I think it's time for that young secondary to step up. I think the Titans are going to surprise people this year. Give me the Titans over the Saints.
I'm going to go the other direction. I got the Saints over the Titans. I'm a big believer in Derek Carr. He just has had so many different coaches the past few years that he hasn't been consistent. But once again, he has another coach now, and Dennis Allen. But I like Chris Olave, man. I think he's very special, and I think he's going to be possibly creeping in that top 10 category this year. Is that a hot take? Is that a hot take?
Bro will name anybody top 10 except Devontae
No,
Smith.
I didn't say he's top 10. I said he's going to creep into it maybe this year.
Mm-hmm.
They got Jamal Williams. I think Jamal Williams is a great back, man. I know Alvin Kamara is out, but Jamal Williams, he was on a tear last year, and I think he continues that success against the Titans. The Saints defense, really good, and I just think they're the better team, and Titans lost some pieces, and they're going to struggle because of that. So I got the Saints over the Titans.
All right, Raiders, Broncos.
Raiders, Broncos, easy. If I could find it.
Hit the arrow.
Nah, this is the first time I hit there. All right, Gamecast, Raiders, Broncos.
Very quickly, going to make this nice and quick. Broncos with Sean Payton, great head coach. Russell Wilson, I think he's going to be back to form. They have Javonte Williams in the backfield. Good offense. Defense is still solid. Raiders, kind of don't know what to expect for them this year. They have Jimmy G, so you can at least expect averageness in terms of potentially the record. It's not going to be anything too bad. It's not going to be anything too good. Just because I don't think they have the pieces. Obviously, they still have Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, but yeah, I think the Broncos are going to win this game, and they're going to return to what they should have been last year, which is a good team.
I agree with you. I think the Broncos are a better team. I'm not a big believer with Jimmy G and the Raiders right now. I know Josh Jacobs is back, but like he hasn't practiced all offseason, so he's going to be a little bit rusty. Yeah, I think Sean Payton is going to help out Russell Wilson a lot, and I think they get the job done this Sunday. So what's the next game?
Patriots, Eagles.
Oh, God. All
The
right.
Eagles head into Foxborough
Easy
to take on Bill
schedule
Belichick and the
again.
Patriots. I think
wanna
the Eagles
look
are
at
going to win
Nick
this game. I think the
Sirianni.
Eagles are just, again, the better team. I think Bill Belichick could make it difficult, but it's just a matter of does he have the talent, and we'll figure that out on Sunday.
I don't understand why the NFL made this Week 1 game. They should have made it the Eagles versus Chiefs again.
Regardless, I gotta
want
wait
to
until
see.
4:00 for my game.
I have to wait until 8 o'clock for my game.
So I guess we're just gonna be watching 1:00 as for fantasy.
Dude, that's fine. I
Throw
got
football around in the intermission.
Yeah, we're gonna do what we do.
I might get concussed again.
Stop it. I got the Eagles over the Patriots. The Patriots are no match for this team. Jalen Hurts, we're gonna see what he can do against the Bill Belichick defense. I still think he gets the job done. We get to see Zeke for the first time suit up for the Pats. That should be interesting. I don't know how well he's gonna do against the Eagles, but at the end of the day, Eagles are the better team, and I think they beat the Patriots pretty good. So.
Show me Rams, Seahawks.
Rams Seahawks? Sure. Let's make that happen.
Yeah, I mean, I think Seattle is going to win the game. I think Seattle is the better team. And again, like I said, I think the Rams are in this kind of this gray space. We don't know where they are. We know where the Seahawks are. They're a playoff team. Geno Smith, I mean, he's just a good quarterback. People are going to think it's like a what do they call it? Like a purple patch? Like it's just like one little season where it's like, oh shit,
Yeah.
and then he's just gonna be awful again. I don't believe that. I think Gino, I think he matured, and I think he figured out what his role is in the NFL, and because of that, I think that he will be able to be their quarterback for the next few years. So yeah,
He got paid to be the quarterback for the next few years,
Yeah.
so he better be. I got the Seahawks over the Rams. I really like the Seahawks because they're better than the Rams. I think Gino, if he could continue what he did last year, I think he'll prove why he deserved that contract. Kenneth Walker, he's really good. I wanted to draft him in fantasy, and he took him. I was really mad. He was the pick before me, and he took him. JSN, he's going to play. They said he's going to play. Really excited about him playing. I think he was the best receiver in the draft. They added him to that group of receivers. You got DK already. You got Tyler Lockett. Like, that's a lot of offensive firepower. So I got the Seahawks over the Rams. Next up, what we got?
I think it's Chargers Dolphins.
There's so many-
Really, really good Week 1 game, by the way.
That is a really good game. You got Tua versus
What time's
Herbert.
that at 4:20?
I'll be on Red Zone. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah.
on Red Zone.
I'll have my laptop open.
Yeah, I'll have my
game.
laptop. Don't worry. I'll be watching all the games.
Yeah, I think
Who you got? Who
I
you
got the Chargers, and
But
reason
Brandon
being,
Staley.
yeah, I think
Brandon.
I think Justin Herbert is going to take that leap now into the elite
Nah, he got paid too.
QB tier.
Everyone's getting paid this offseason. I want to get paid, man.
In the QB tier list, I pretty much noted that guys like Herbert and Hurts and they're going to make that step into elite going into next year. So I think we're gonna see that next step with Justin Herbert. I don't know. I feel like Herbert's just one of those guys that he has a chip on his shoulder at all times, and he has a lot to prove. I mean, Miami is a team that could have taken him.
They could have, but they
So-
wanted Tua Tagovailoa, so they got him.
And yeah, we'll see. I'm excited to see this game specifically for Tua as well, because I have no clue. Like, Tua could be a franchise quarterback, no doubt. I mean, what he did in college wasn't, just like some dumb shit where it turned into nothing. Like, he has the skill. So I'm excited to see what he could put together this season, because he has a really good team around him.
Yeah.
No excuses for the Dolphins this year.
This one's tough for me, but if I had to go with my gut, I would say the Chargers over the Dolphins. I think they're the more complete team. Austin Eckler is one of the best backs last year.
J.C. Jackson's healthy. He's
J.C.
back.
Jackson's healthy. And guess what? Jalen Ramsey isn't healthy, and he's not going to be there for this game. So that's going to hurt them. And you got Keenan Allen. He's still one of the
You got
best
Mike
receivers.
Williams.
You got Mike Williams. You got
And then
Quinn
you got
Johnson.
Josh Palmer too.
You got Josh, bro. You got Gerald Everett. Oh my God, they're gonna win. Chargers are gonna win by a lot. I don't know by a lot, but I got the Chargers over the Dolphins. Sorry, Tua and the Dolphins fans out there.
Packers Bears. Is this the first time in a minute that I can see the Packers go into Soldier Field and lose?
Well, Aaron Rodgers isn't playing, and he owns them. So you still got the Packers.
No.
You got
I do have the Bears.
the Bears. The
I
Bears.
got the
Justin
Bears.
Fields is him.
I think Justin Fields is finally going to establish that
His
he
fat?
can throw. No. Establish that he can throw a ball, because a lot of people don't think he can.
He's got a receiver now, DJ Moore.
Does, and I think DJ Moore is
And
one of the
Claypool.
best receivers.
He's got Claypool.
I think
They traded a second round.
I think
pick for
DJ
that
Moore is one of
guy.
the best receivers in the NFC. He is a very underrated player.
Best receivers in NFC, I guess. I can't think right now.
I said one of the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, DJ Moore is a really good player, and the Bears getting him was a great move for them. You got to get your young guy a weapon, and that's what they did. So I think they'll win. I think their defense is improved. Got two pretty good linebackers, T.J. Edwards and Edmonds. Like I said, I think their secondary, I like their secondary. I think Eddie Jackson's still good. I think Jaquan Brisker is going to be one of the better safeties in the league at some point. Penn State.
Jaquan, we are, baby.
I like their corners. I just do. I mean, yeah. Like, Gordon, I think the last name of one is like Thaler.
You know more than I do about the
Jalen
Bears.
Johnson. So,
You're
yeah,
convincing me.
I like the
now.
Bears.
I think I like the Bears too. I'm not a believer Jordan Love, I'm sorry. I don't think he's
That's
good.
where I will say I disagree. I think Jordan Love will be their quarterback in the future, but I just think that, again, it's his
I'm
rookie year. So, like,
sorry. I don't see it. It took him until year 5 to finally start over Rodgers. I guess because Rodgers playing at MVP level, but like if you trade up for this guy, so he has to be good. Like if he's awful, why? Why did you do that? So like there's a question mark there in Jordan Love. We'll see if he could be that franchise guy. But I'm gonna go with the team that I believe in right now, and I believe in the Bears. I think they are better than the Packers. I believe in Justin Fields. He's grown on me, but I don't know if he could be their franchise guy. He's grown on me enough to win this game. So I got the Bears. I like the addition of DJ Moore. And they made their team a lot better this year. So give me the Bears over the Packers. Giants? Giants. This is going to be a fun one. We might talk a little bit for this.
Can't.
All right, well, you go first.
The Cowboys winning. I think the Cowboys are the better team. As per usual. I've already said the NFC rankings are going to be NFC East rankings are going. Well, actually, I said the Giants second.
You said the Giants second. So,
but again, I did say that they're going to split, and I think.
So you think they're going to win at Dallas?
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense, but okay.
I think that they'll win at Dallas, and I think Dallas will win in MetLife. I think the Giants need to get into a little bit of a groove first. I think going straight into the first game of the season, the Cowboys are just the better team. And I think they are the better team. I think they're the better roster. But I think that in terms of coaching and all that, I think the Giants are going to be better suited for that. And so that's going to benefit them down the stretch. And so, yeah, I think, listen, the Cowboys are a team that has a lot of swagger. And then they're going to get put off in the middle of the season by some stupid losses. And it's just going to collapse. That's how I think it's going to go. So,
all right. Well, I'm going to be the fanboy, and I'm going to say the Giants upset the Dallas Cowboys. I think they do split as well, but I think they win this game. I think the Cowboys will not be prepared for this game, and I think the Giants will be prepared. Brian Dable, reigning coach of the year. You added Darren Waller. You added Jalen Hyatt, a speedster that's going to burn Trayvon Diggs. I'm marking that right now. He's going to score 1 touchdown in this game. It's going to happen. I hope so. Saquon Barkley's back. The offensive line's getting better. I still think the Cowboys have a better offensive line, but our offensive line's getting better. And our defense, we acquired Isaiah Simmons. I think he is a perfect piece for the Wink Martindale defense. And I think it's going to be a tight game. It's going to be very close, but I think the Giants get the job done, and they beat the Cowboys with a game-winning drive. And now,
Bills and Jets.
We got Monday Night Football.
Bills and Jets.
Bills and
on 9/11, they chose 2 New York teams.
Oh my god. That's great.
Yeah. So, pretty simply put, I think the Jets
are not ready yet.
I think the Jets are not ready yet.
I don't think they're ready yet. But you think they're going to win a division?
I do. I think
so they're not ready yet.
And I also said that they're going to split again.
Okay.
So I think that the Bills will go in to MetLife. They will beat the Jets. The Jets fans are going to be like, "What the fuck?" But they're going to have to realize these things take time. You're not going to just jump into a season and have a team that's ready to go win. So,
all right. I got the Bills over the Jets. I just don't think the Jets are ready yet. They need to gel together. And Robert Saleh, I'm not a big fan of Robert Saleh. He's a good DC. I don't know if he's a good head coach. Sean McDermott, he's proven it time and time again that he is a great head coach in this league. And I think the Bills, I think they're the better team right now. I think they are. I think they're going to win a division, and they're going to start off the season right by, ruining Aaron Rodgers' first game as a New York Jet. So I got the Bills over the Jets.
All right. Well, that's our Week 1 predictions. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's also the Week 1 podcast. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, follow us, all of our platforms, Linktree in the description.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you next week with an actual podcast. Again, I've said this before. We tend to kind of go slow when the season starts in terms of like organization and all that. We're kind of experimenting right now.
We're not the greatest at that yet.
This is not the finished product. Our timing's been awful. See you next time.
Benchwire.
Out.